Hey, yo, do you remember the chain rule from calculus today? Because I don't understand that at all.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember the chain rule.
What is it?
Well, it's like when there's like a function inside of another function, you can find the derivative of them.
Do you know how to do that?
No.
Should we figure it out? Probably not. That's not important. It's not like we're ever gonna need it in real life, so
I mean, that's not like a life or death thing anyway.
yeah, just a waste of time if you ask me. You smell that?
Oh, what? I'm kind of congested right now.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Where are we?
Matthew, wake up!
Oh my god, bro, where are we?
I don't know. It's a dark room. It's like being in closet again.
Whoa. What's that?
Oh
my god!
So, you thought the chain rule wasn't that important? That wouldn't be life or death. Well, it might just become that. I'm not heartless. I'm here to help you. You choose your own fate. So I'll teach you the basics of the chain rule. But everything after that is up to you. So, the chain rule states that the derivative of a function inside of another function is equal to, well, this. So, if we can change something into two functions, we can solve it using this theorem. For example, this could be x squared and x squared. So then we find the derivative of the first one, the f. So that'd be 2 times g of x would be x squared. And then derivative of the inside one, which would be x squared, would just be 2x. So that means the derivative of this is 4x to the 3. Pause. Alright, now to find what derivative at the point 2 is, we just plug in 2, so 4 times 2 to the third is equal to 4 times 8, which is equal to 32. Alright, the next one is ln of 3x. The outside function would be ln x, so that'd be 1 over x, which would be the 3x, times the inside function's derivative, which is just 3, which is equal to 1 over x. The next function is e to the 17x. The outside function is e to the x. So e to the inside function 17x times the derivative of the inside function, which is just 17. The next function is sine squared x. The outside function would be x squared, and the inside function would be sine x. So that'd be 2 times sine x times the inside function, which is sine x, which is cosine x.
Yo, behind you. There's a math problem. It's a chain rule problem.
Oh, no.
You probably have to do it to get out of here.
Okay, well, you wanna go ahead?
No, you got it. I don't know the chain rule. I actually don't know the
Okay,
chain
how
rule.
about we rock, paper, scissors, just talk for it?
But I started that game.
It's a completely fair game.
Fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, fuck. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, fuck. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, fuck.
Oh.
Paper, scissors, fuck.
Oh my gosh, I think this is the first problem.
Whoa.
Good thing you left this pen there. I'm glad, man. I'm gonna have to use it like I told me about chain rule. He said something like, dx derivative of f of g of x, something like that, equals f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Right, Marlon?
Probably, hopefully.
Bro, we might die. Okay.
Hey, my life is in your hands. Okay.
That this tan squared x is really basically tangent of x squared. So in this case, fx is x squared, and the g of x is tangent x, right? So if we take this, derivative of x squared is 2x, but our x is tangent x. So it'd be 2 tangent x times derivative of tangent x, which we all know is secant squared x. Oh man, I hope that's the answer. Okay, I'm gonna type it in. 2 tangent x times secant squared x. I think that was it.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, the lights turned off. I hope it's correct. Oh my gosh, the door opened.
Whoa!
Okay, at least there's some sort of light in here. It was very spooky. Right there. It's another math problem. And it looks harder than the last, but still using chain rule.
Well, you did something on the first one, you should just go right on ahead.
No. You know the rules, all right? Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, spock, okay?
Okay, fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, spock. Hey, as a lizard, you know that needs paper. Get over there. Here, take the pen. Please, just not me.
Alright, well, so this one is clearly making use of the chain rule here. But since it's also being multiplied by cosine x, we have to make use of the product rule. Product rule states that f of x times g of x, the derivative of that, is equal to f prime of x, g of x, plus f of x times g prime of x. Alright, so using the chain rule, we can find out the derivative of this if this is a x squared and x plus 2, using our outside and inside functions. That would be 2 times x plus 2 times the derivative of x plus 2 is 1 times the g of x here, cosine x plus x plus 2 squared times the derivative of cosine x, which is negative sine x. All right, let's plug that in, because that's 2 times parentheses x plus 2 close parentheses squared times parentheses times 1 times cosine x plus x plus 2 squared times negative sine x. All right. Beep. Whoa, they worked.
Oh god. Oh, it looks like you made it to the next room. I guess you got it right. Good job, Marlon. Oh my god! The door closed on its own. Oh man, must be some kind of trap.
It's level 3.
That's level 3. Oh, I don't know. Do you have the pen?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. I don't want to do it, but it's only fair that, because, alternating. I guess I have to do this. Wish me luck, man. This one looks like an intermediate level problem. Looks like I need to use the quotient rule since there are two functions being divided by each other. Alright, but I'm also going to have to use the chain rule for the square root and for the squared. Alright, let's get this started.
Wait, what's the quotient rule?
Quotient rule? Well, obviously the quotient rule is when you have f of x over f of g. I mean g of x, right? And so, if y equals that, then y prime would equal f prime of x times g of x minus f of x times g prime of x over g of x, got it? Squared.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's not very stable. We gotta get moving.
Alright, now let's get started. So, we know that we need the derivative of the top. This f here, that's our f of x. And this here is our g of x. Right? So we need to use quotient rule, so we need the derivative of f of x. But to get to the derivative of this, we're going to need to use the chain rule. Then we can rewrite it as x squared minus 5 to the power of 1 over 2. Move 1/2 to the front, so you get 1/2 of x squared minus 5 to the power of negative 1 over 2. Alright, but then we have to multiply that by the derivative of the inside, which would be 2x. Alright, and now we need our g of x, which is just this right here. So, times 3x minus 9 squared. Alright, now we need the second part, so it'd be minus, we'll go here, f of x, which is just square root of x squared minus 5. And then multiply that by derivative of g of x. Since this is already written like that, we can just go as 2 times 3x minus 9. Alright, to the power of 1, so we don't have to write that. I'm going to continue down here. Times the derivative of the inside, which is just 3. I'll write it over here. Alright, so then that's the derivative of that. And we have to divide that by this g of x squared. So it'd be 3x minus 9 squared. And that is a safe stop answer.
You mean squared?
Oh, you're so right, Marlon. I almost got us killed there. All right, good thing we're together. That way we can help each other when we mess up. And that would be our safe stop. And I think, based on our last one, that the safe stop, when there's not multiple choices, should be our correct or safe answer. So let's type it in. 1 over 2 times. Uh-oh. No, if we keep divided by our bottom. All right, and that's it. Beep, beep. It sounds like it worked. I guess it opened. Let's go. Okay. Whoa, it's pretty weird we came out a shower curtain. Oh, there's the next one. Where'd you get that sword?
Found.
Alright, well, I did the last one, and you are going to do this one, because that one looks way too much for me.
I don't mess with it.
I'll hold your slime over it, but I'll give it back to you.
Alright.
I don't want to do this. I just want to go home.
Okay, it seems for this one, not only do we have to do the chain rule, we also have to find the solution at a certain point. Okay, for this one, it seems you have to do the chain rule twice. So first, the outside function would be 2x, so that's 2 times ln 3x cubed, times the derivative of the inside function, which you would also have to apply the chain rule. So that'd be 1 over 3x cubed times times 9x squared. Then make sure everything is right here. And then you would plug in 3, so that would be 2 ln 3 times 3 cubed times 1 over 3 times 3 cubed times 9 times 3 squared. And that's the answer. Beep. Whoa. Wait, give me my sword.
Oh yeah, don't forget your sword. We're going out to the darkness this time.
Still 5. Alright. This seems easy enough. Alright, just gotta get the times the 2 times the oh, that's a negative sign to the 4. Oh yeah. Okay. So now just gotta plug it in. And then times 3, and then hopefully that's right. Beep. Whoa, okay. Cool. Who are you? How do you know my name?
I know everything about you, Marlon.
What?
Wait, where'd Marlon go? Wait, I thought Marlon had the pen, but he still has a sword. Alright, I don't know where he went, but I'm just gonna get down here at this point. Man, this one looks tough, like the hardest one we've seen so far. I only have so much room to do it on. Oh man, so we gotta use the chain rule. This looks like a double chain rule. 1, 2, 3. Triple chain rule divided by, so we have to use the quarter rule. But double chain rule, this is gonna be tough. Alright, I'll have to do this in parts because I have this in written. Alright, so first we start with the outside. It would be 1 over cosine squared 2x. Oh, we need to f prime of x, g of x minus f of x, g prime of x over g of x squared. This being g of x, this being f of x, obviously. And so this times 2 cosine 2x times negative sine 2x times 2 times sine 4 3x minus, and we're going to move the minus to down here, ln of cosine squared of 2x divided by, it'd be times, scratch that, multiplied by 4 sine cubed 3x times cosine of cosine 3x times 3, and then all of that is divided by sine to the power of 4 3x. That should be our safe stop. Squared. Oh, I almost forgot. I could have died there. Squared. I had some premonition. Alright, let's type this in. It's a long one. Beep. The door unlocked. Am I free? I don't see any more signs. See outside. I'm free. I'm alive. Where's Marlon? Man, I can't believe that Marlon's gone. Where's he gone? I hope he could. Marlon, is that you?
That's me. I'm Marlon. I'm Marlon Ricardo Perez. It's me.
Man, Marlon, I really.
Don't you recognize me in my goatee, in my little peak, in my mustache here?
Yeah, bro. I thought you were dead for sure.
No. There's a fake Marlon on the loose.
Oh.
Use this to kill him.
Oh my gosh.
You have to.
Wait, but that one.
No, I'm
He looks weird, but he looks ugly and scary and like a monster. But he kind of looks like Marlon
Stay
also.
away from him.
Come on, what's something only the real?
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Marlon Ricardo Perez.
What's my name? Hey, you. What's my name?
Matthew Levac.
Oh man, it's toughy. What is the chain rule?
The chain. I know. Wait.
The chain rule is how you take the derivative of f of g of x.
Oh man.
Wait, but
I think I don't know. He answered it first. We just learned it, and the real Marlon learns faster than that. He would know. No. I'm sorry, whatever you are.
Thank you, Matthew. We're gonna be safe. You've killed the beast.
I'm glad that you were able to convince me. I almost shot you for a second. The real Marlon.
We gotta get out of here and we gotta get back to your house.
Yeah, let's
finish
go.
our chain rule projects.
I know we gotta go finish that chain rule project. I didn't even know what it was until now. Hey, at least some kind of benefit, right?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good point. Well,
why are we in the middle of the road?
this is not where your house is it?
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Oh, I've done it once again. Got pranked by Marlon, the prankster.
Goodbye. I hope you like the project.